almost there. My stream set up. Think I have everything in somewhat order. Shh, they don't know that. Okay. Now I think I'm good to go. Yay. Yeah, sure. Probably be a good idea to introduce you.
I got a feeling he's got one new character sheet for one of us.
Luna to go first.
I don't
Yeah.
even know how to go first.
Yeah, who's going
I'll
first?
go first.
Not me.
I'll go first.
Maybe we
I'm
should
dead.
roll a dice like we did last time.
I unfortunately passed away back in 1942, so I'm not here.
Okay, let's see. Wow. Well, apparently the dice say me as well. It rolled a 2, and I'm second here. So. God damn it!
If
Have your class.
We should go in order of the picture from left to right.
We're back in middle school.
Oh, do I? I don't have phase up here. Let me see.
I assume we're going off the how it's set up in the browser.
I mean, if you guys know what order you want to go in.
The browser will always show you first. The Discord will always be alphabetical.
Okay, then we'll go by Discord. That means Lola goes first.
I was wondering if that was my game music or.
If we're going by alphabetic. Are we?
If you guys want to, or I can start rolling. If you want, I can start rolling dice, and we can just see what happens.
I
We can
kind of
start
want
with
to
the
see
big
what
guy in the
happens.
back first.
I'll
Quick
split
to
them
the DM first.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, I guess.
Great idea.
Okay. But yeah. So I guess I'll go first if we're going off of the image, since I'm the one creeping in the background. But okay. Well, welcome everyone. I am Ghost PK. Today will be the Dungeon Master. This is a world that I have created, with rules and a setting that I have spent probably about a year or so putting together. I have DM'd several different games before, so we can only hope that this turns out well. But That's about all I have for introduction, because no one's really here for just the DM. Let's meet our cast of characters.
Eldritch Jade Lee at your service. You down-to-earth alien airing. In this session, I'm going to be playing the role of Orana Trakne, a little fodder girl that ran away from home looking for a fortune. She's been in existence for ages. I finally got the opportunity to plop her somewhere, and I'm very pleased about this fact.
Hello, I am Luna Melody, and my character is Blue Lotus. I'm a kitsune bird who, well, on the theme of running away from home, has also run away from home.
Is that it?
Yeah, I don't know what else.
Okay.
I'm bad at these things. Ah.
Okay.
It's alright, it's alright.
It's alright. It's alright. Alright. So I'm the Willow Wander, and I'll be playing Bishop, the Eladrian cleric of peace. Yeah. Elf of Season, I'm currently going summer for now. And it's going to be all about the team building exercise, guys. So I'm going to say a sentence, clap, and you're going to complete it. So, Blue Lotus, your favorite thing is? I
Okay.
think you don't.
I guess we're now
you guys
doing
hear
it.
the clapping, or Discord is saying no? I don't think you guys hear the clapping.
It's not audible.
Yeah, it's not audible. Fuck.
So yes,
Well,
she finally
I'm going to
Aw.
I'm going to
Nice.
say clap clap instead of clapping then. So, clap clap.
Okay.
slap
Okay.
slap.
Hi everyone, I'm Celio Anubis, and I'll be playing Avilion, a half-elf, a acolyte of Tyr, the god of justice and war, and I'm playing a sorcerer.
Bye.
Okay. I was expecting him to say anything more. I don't know. Hi, I'm Fi. I'm the war criminal, but this time I'm not a war criminal. I'm the group's artificer, and I'm not the lost child. This one time. Though there is a lost child in my book, but he doesn't matter for the time being. I run
He's just been
hope.
cast.
He's missing for the time being. He went to take a long nap. Not a permanent one, though.
It's a very long nap.
Sleeping Beauty in the modern age. Oh, I didn't disclose that Orana's the barbarian. Whoop! I forgot to do that.
Okay, so are we ready to hop into today's first ever session?
Official
Yeah.
session.
We
Official
are
session,
so
yes.
ready to rumble!
Will there be combat? Who knows? That's more up to you guys and what you choose to make happen. Okay, well.
Wait.
I don't know. I'm just gonna deceive everyone into not battling us or
Okay.
intimidate them. I can do either.
Child back.
There's a giant fridge that won't let combat happen. Specifically.
Okay, I could either intimidate the enemies to not attack us, or persuade them to not attack us.
I
Yeah,
don't.
so can I.
I think one should leave the intimidation to the child. She's very good at it.
And if all of that fails, I'll just stealth away and let you guys deal with it.
Fair enough.
Okay, well, let me set the scene a little bit here. So, after all of you had made your way to a local port city, you all decided to make your way to the Adventurers Guild. There, each and every one of you was put through a test of combat to see if you were prepared for the weakest of enemies that the frontier had to offer. Upon passing and completing the test, the Guildmaster very easily put you all together in a group. Of course, at the time, there was only a group of 4, and you assumed that either it'd be just you, or just maybe one more person would be added on. But you finished off with your test, and we had time skip pretty much to the next day. All of you are now waking up in the inn. What are you guys doing? And maybe just so that way people can get another good idea of what kind of your characters look like, maybe give a little description of your characters other than just the artwork that we see on screen.
I'm bad at describing.
Why did we make character design if we have to tell them?
Exactly.
There's
Like,
a
who's missing? No one's missing, right?
Yeah, no one's missing.
This is everyone.
Yeah.
But just a
We're-
little
we're
bit of a
missing
physical
group-
description.
Well, actually, we are missing something. We are missing a group pet, so we will need that eventually, so that it can have a tragic death that we will avenge.
But yeah, so let's see. I'd assume that each
Are
and
we
every one
rolling?
of you has your own rooms, correct?
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
that's a reasonable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but mine's at
Assumption.
the temple because I'm broke.
Oh yeah. you're at the temple. Okay, so let's see. We've got 5 players. Let's see.
5 and a
Also,
giant
sort
fridge. Don't
of.
forget about the giant fridge.
Your
Al-
giant fridge is
also-
included as one.
Also, sort of.
happened-
I kinda invited someone to my room last night. Don't worry about it.
They're dead. they're just dead.
They gave me a very nice massage.
I thought we said no innuendos in front of the
Oh
child.
no, it's actually just a massage.
Oh, okay.
I thought
Okay.
the implication was murder.
Yep, everyone's dead. The whole party wiped. Make new characters.
No.
Oh.
But let's see. I'm going to roll a d6. We'll be going from the picture here from left to right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then 6, I get to choose.
Okay.
So, what do we get? We got 5. So, Hope, how are you?
Huh?
Surprise, you're first. So how are you waking up in the morning?
Bold of you to assume I slept. Bold of you to assume I slept while Xerxes was getting fixed from the last fight. He still got goblin blood on him. It
Yeah.
was a whole night of cleaning. I did not sleep.
Okay, I will say that if you do spend one more night not sleeping, you will take a point of exhaustion.
Sounds like an average Tuesday.
Okay. So, then explain to me what you have done in, I guess, past few hours if you didn't go to sleep and then the sun came up again.
If I slept for 10 minutes, it was mostly because I managed to get Xerxes fixed up and ready to fight again.
Okay. So you spent your time cleaning and fixing up Xerxes.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Is there anything else?
No. That would be
Yes.
the average getting Xerxes ready experience.
Okay, you would know that the morning is when you are set to meet up with your group and depart for the frontier.
Could one say that I was late for the meeting, given how responsible I am?
I mean, if you want to say that you were late for this meeting, sure. If that's what your character would do, go for it.
Then yes, I was not very late, but I was definitely late for it.
Okay. Is there anything that you do to prepare yourself and get ready for your continuation of staying awake?
Maybe get the store ready, like the walking store. Just you never know when you have to sell something to someone, especially the in the group.
Okay. Okay, so you easily get your walking store prepared, and Xerxes, of course, is more than willing to assist you in any way possible that Xerxes can.
Yes.
And you can start making your way to the meeting area, which you would know would be the front desk where you turned in your application for going to the frontier.
Yes. I don't got much else. Like it's going straight there and no other stops.
Okay, with bags under your eyes and your shop all set up, you begin making your way to the guild's desk. Okay. Now we have 4. This becomes a lot easier. Now, let's see. 1 to 4. 2.
Let's go, not me.
Okay, so Blue. Yeah, what how are
You're
you
up.
starting your morning?
I started off like any other days, tuning and strumming my instrument just to make sure it is in tune.
Okay.
I get myself some breakfast. Whatever's for breakfast, I don't know.
For breakfast, since this is a port town, mostly it would consist of seafood-like dishes that are light and not too heavy to digest.
That
So,
sounds disgusting. I'm sorry.
Yes, let's say like a couple slices of bread with some smoked salmon or something. I don't know.
okay, that can
Well, that
easily
sounds
be
miserable. I'm sorry.
Hey, quiet! You didn't even eat breakfast. You're still up on like 0 hours of sleep from the other day. But you can easily get that, eat your food, and now are you going
And
to?
I go outside, play a little bit of music for everyone, like a little bit of a morning drill. I don't know.
Okay. Because you do know that you are set to meet with the rest of your assigned group later that morning, so that way you can then make your way to the frontier.
Yeah.
So if you want, you can roll performance, and we can see how well your first performance of the day is. 25. Okay. So yeah, you easily captivate the crowd with your lute. There's everyone who's either walking by or is just spending the morning themselves getting ready. They gladly stop by and listen. Are you also you have like a something to for tips and whatnot to collect coins?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Then
Yeah.
this is morning. So you would find in your so is this like a hat, a bag, or like some sort of container? Like what does your I guess tip jar look like?
That's a good question. Uh, let's say it's like just a cup,
Okay.
like a wooden cup.
Okay. So so after playing for about an hour and a half or so, you would find in your cup 3 gold pieces and 4 silver.
Yay! Profit.
So you can add that to your inventory. And is there anything else that you would like to do?
Then I head over to what was it? The guild? I don't know.
Yeah, the guild's meeting area. Yes, you can.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Blue, with some new profits in hand and a good start to your morning, you begin making your way to the guild's meeting area.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Now we're down to 3. Let's see. Gonna roll a d4 again, and if I get a 4, I choose. So let's see. 1, 2, and 4. I choose.
Wait a second.
And I'm
Yes,
curious.
on my Discord reactors.
Oh, that right. So while you do that, then I'll say, Pavilion, how are you starting your morning?
I wake up very early,
Okay.
and I first go to the temple.
I can't believe I forgot that.
Okay. So you go and pray at
And
the temple?
yeah, and I pray. Yeah, I pray in front of the tear idol.
Okay. You you walk to the church that you were at before, and as you kneel down and start to pray, you feel the kind of pull that you felt like in your chest. Like it's not as strong as it was, like you're on the right path. You know that what you're doing now is what you're meant to do.
Okay.
How do you how long would you spend in prayer? You be a long time or
A half hour.
half hour? Okay. Then yeah, you can easily do that.
And I
it's-
leave a single copper piece in the gift box.
Okay. So as you give the church a 1 gold piece donation, you can easily just
Copper piece.
copper piece. Okay, then you put a copper into the box, and you can exit out and begin making your way.
Oh, that vibrate.
Huh?
I continue.
Oh.
I continue.
Okay. But yeah, and you can start making your way to the guild's meeting area. Unless is there anything else that you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna get breakfast.
Okay. So like I said, since it's early morning, it's mostly seafood. but they're light dishes, so nothing too heavy for the people who are coming and going to get to their jobs or leave for their ship.
Okay. I eat my breakfast, and then I'm going to the meetup place at the guild.
Okay. Now, let's see. Orana, I'm rolling a d4. If it lands on odds, you're next. If it's evens, it's Bishop.
You
Let's
could just
find
flip
out.
a coin, like you roll a d2, flip a coin.
I got this, don't
Okay.
worry. I got this.
Don't
It is-
question the guy that's running the entire
Don't tell the
story.
DM how to run the game.
But
That's one quick way to get a new character sheet done.
you are smited instantly, roll a new character. But, Arana, how are you starting your morning?
I woke up from my little nest of cushions with a big stretch and a yawn, preparing to put up my hair that is actually pretty long when not in the pit house. Make sure everything is in order. My mustaches are still there, but and then Ben's in the bag. Go get breakfast. Get ready for adventure. Make my
Okay.
parents proud.
Okay, and is nothing too crazy that you plan on doing to start your morning? Just get yourself prepared.
Maybe some stretches.
Okay.
I mean, I already got the job. I don't really need to worry about anything.
Okay. So you stretch and get yourself prepared. You have the light breakfast that is being served at the inn right now, and you can make your way to the meeting area. Okay, Bishop, how are you
Alright,
starting
my
your
turn.
morning?
I'm starting my morning by continuing what I do at night, which is spend 4 hours meditating,
Okay.
4 hours reading, and now I'm just going to keep reading for a while. After that, technically, is it our last day in the city before we board?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Your
So,
last day,
we-
and then in the afternoon is when you're to board the ship and begin making your way to the new frontier.
Okay. So I will be eating breakfast after prayer time.
Okay.
And I will ask like members of the temple if they are willing to give me rations for the journey.
You would know that they have given you rations. They've made sure that you have incense that you can burn. They made sure that everything that you'd need for a religious trek that you are now on, you have the basic supplies that you need.
Okay.
The rations are dry and solid, but they're rations. They're not meant to taste good. They're meant to be eaten
Yeah.
if needed.
I don't know why my character sheet is not loading.
That's not good.
Worst comes to worst, so Rana has a couple days of rations on her as well.
So after making sure that I packed everything and I have rations, I will be going over to the guild hall for the meeting because I don't want to be late.
Okay.
That's a bad example of team membership.
Okay. Then, let's see. So, from the sounds of it, the first one there. Okay, out of all of you, who do you think would be the first one to show up?
Who was the one that woke up early?
Probably Avelian or Bishop would probably be first.
Wait, no.
I would
If
also
the
wake up
one
early.
didn't sleep, so that means they were up earlier than everyone else.
True.
But-
Yeah, technically, but also I don't technically sleep. I only mid-state.
Yeah, elves
Yes,
and
but
Eladrin meditate. And
One of the group just did not actually even put their head on a bed.
I know, but you said you were gonna be late
Yeah.
regardless.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
You said you were gonna be
So
late.
why are you arguing?
Why are you trying to make it seem like you'll be up before us when you're not?
Well, technically,
She's trying to suck up to the good master.
Being
Good master.
fashionably late is always fun.
That
yeah,
is true.
fashionably late. Not the fact that you are probably in some like half awake trance.
As I grew up in a noble household, I was taught the importance of being on time.
Okay. Then, Velian, Bishop, I'll let you decide which one of you is showing up first to the meeting area. And then we'll kind of just fall in order from that.
Okay. Let's roll. Let's roll 1d6.
Yeah. Make a roll, you guys. Let's see. Rollies. Let's see. Who rolls higher?
We're just rolling straight dice, or
Yep, straight. Just roll a
Yep.
d6. Who? Okay. Willow, you are... Bishop, you are the first one to get to the meeting area. You are punctual.
all right.
You're there. You see the same half-orc gentleman at the desk as he was the other day. Ah, hello there. I see that you are here for your meeting. You're a little early, but that's fine. Everyone should be showing up within due time. If you want, you can just take a seat right here as he gestures to a small table off to the left with a couple chairs around it. Like, you can just sit there and I will show the rest of your team over there once they are all there. Guildmaster wants to have at least one more word with you before you all set out.
Sounds good. Rayo shines a beautiful morning upon us, which is a good omen for our travels.
May the gods watch over you. As he starts going back to work, and I assume you go and take your seat?
Yeah.
Okay. So then, Avelian. You now make your way to the guild's meeting area. Bishop, it's probably been about 5-ish minutes. And Avelian, you now make your way and see the same half-orc gentleman that you met just the other day behind the counter, as well as the elf-like man sitting not too far from the desk at a table.
Good night, sir. Good day, sir.
Are
How
you
are you doing?
are you speaking to Bishop or the half-orc man?
The half-orc man.
Ah, welcome. I see. Perfect. Just on time. So, if you want, the rest of one other member of your party is already here. You can sit down with them and wait for the rest of your group to show up.
I sit across Willow.
Okay. So, Bishop, I actually don't remember. Did
Good
you guys
morning.
introduce yourselves to each other?
No?
We did.
Did you?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, I can't
He
remember.
just brushed me off and went to his room, though.
No, I mean, like, for when you were in combat and everything else. Did you introduce yourselves, or you guys...
No, we met before the combat,
Okay,
like when
Yeah,
we
but
signed
don't
up.
know each other's names, so.
Like, we met when he signed up, but like he brushed me off and just went to his room.
okay. Then, I'll leave that up to Avilion if he, chooses to remember your name or not. But he,
Food.
I say, hi there, elf man. How are you doing? What's your name?
Well, greetings to you too. Once again, my name is Bishop, not Widow. I was going to say Widow. My name is Bishop, a cleric of Reo, and it seems like we're going to embark on this journey together.
Yeah, we are. I am a follower of Tyr, if you know him.
Of course, he's in the same pantheon of my chief deity.
yeah,
I don't know.
Avilion, you would
Do
know.
all the gods in the pantheon get along? 'Cause I didn't check them
For
out
the most part, again,
for the most part.
the gods are
So-
gods, so what toils they may have with one another is mostly for them. But you're all the gods are, or at least the ones that you know of in the pantheon, they at least cooperate with each other. None really holding any hostility towards the other.
They tolerate each other.
Pretty much. They work together. That doesn't mean they need to necessarily like and or dislike one another.
Okay. Well, as far as my character knows, does Reo and Tyr get along? Like, do their, I think their ideals match for the most part.
So you would know that Tyr is the god of war, while your god, Rao, is the god of protection. So,
Yeah,
pretty
a
much,
little bit of peace
yeah.
versus war, but
Yeah.
like
But-
ideal lawfulness, do they align?
so you'd know that Tyr is he's a lawful god, that, he, just because wars happen does not mean that he is actively, like, supporting bloodshed and all that. He knows that Tyr's kind of doctrine is that wars happen, people fight, but it is not because of true disdain that wars happen.
Yeah.
Conflict is always an inevitability, and the god of war is there to, in a way, almost mediate, give protection.
Yeah. So, like, I won't give Evelyn the stink eye for following Tyr then.
Just because he's following Tyr.
I mean,
mean-
if someone's going to follow, like, a god that goes against my peace, like, the goal of peace in the end, then yeah, I'll probably give them a stink eye.
Well, peace and war are not necessarily
Yeah,
diametrically opposed.
Yeah,
so-
that's why. Like, I'll go to war if I need to, but for the correct reason. Like,
Yeah.
so if it also does for the correct reason, then I'm chill with it.
Yeah, so it's not like, there's bad blood between Tyr's followers and
Yeah.
Rao's followers. It's just Tyr's followers know that war and conflict is always inevitable, but Rao's followers are of peace, and that just because fighting happens doesn't mean, other options aren't available.
Yeah.
So yeah, you two are sitting at a table with each other.
No, I'm not hippies.
Hippies.
I just called them crazy people. You
Oh
call them
my-
whatever you want. I'll call them crazy.
Yeah, well, apparently you're calling him a hippie and he's calling you a warmonger. So let's see how this goes. Okay. Then,
Actually, we need to choose if we're going to send messages out of character on Roll20. Like if others didn't see, like you can choose
I
who
think
if you're
the text
sending it
section
as
is for
you.
out of character things that might be funny in the context of the character, but are not said in
Yeah.
universe.
I mean, like in the text section, like you can choose
Like
if you're
incorrect
sending it
quotes on Tumblr.
as you or the character.
It's like incorrect quotes from Tumblr.
Yeah.
I just see someone in my chat just crazy. I was crazy once. They put me in a rubber room with the rats. The
Not
rats
the
make me
rats!
crazy.
Crazy.
Not
I
the
was
Maybe
David!
it's
a
crazy
rubber
ones.
room, a rubber room with rats, and rats make me crazy.
Oh,
Successfully
keep bringing up the
sidetracked
rats. They
2
keep
people
bringing
in
up
one
the
go.
rats.
Yep. As everyone just crazy. I was crazy once. They put me in a room.
Hey,
A
Nick!
rubber room.
Rubber room, a rubber
Yeah,
room
it's
with
all
rats
just
and rats
like
make me
all
crazy.
in like.
Do you have a spell to shut them up?
Yes, it's called the spell Silence. It's a level 2 spell.
Oh, I don't have it yet. Wait, do I?
Can Orana be the third one to show up? I feel like she wouldn't be early,
I have
but she wouldn't
command.
be
I can command
overly
them.
late.
I was gonna say, Blue is the next one to walk in less than a minute or so after Velian. So, Blue,
That's fair.
you see the same half-orc man that you saw the other day, as well as 2 of the people that you fought with just the other day as well. Or better put, fought alongside, not with.
I sit down on the table, on the table next to them. Yes.
On the table? You sit down
Yes.
on the table?
Yeah, I sit on the table. My feet are on a chair,
Okay.
and I
So,
do what I normally do. I just play around with my loot.
okay. Well, Avelian, Bishop, as you are sitting next to each other, the blue-haired girl that you met the other day, plops herself down not on a chair but on the table and begins to just kind of play her
Well, on the
instrument.
table next to them.
Oh, next. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then you'd see her just kind of walk past you, and at the table, like less than 5 feet away, just sits down and starts playing.
I'm going to. Oh, sorry. I don't know why pot was not a accepted term on my stream. That's weird. I'm going to compliment Blue Lotus playing. Said I could hear a bit of the pieces just played. You're really talented.
Thank you. I've been playing the lute since I was like 5. They started me really early.
Yeah, it sounds really amazing.
Okay. Well then, after a few minutes of playing, and of course I have no clue what Bishop and Avilion are possibly up to right now at this moment. But
Bar fight.
after
Don't you think it's too early for that?
yes, Orana makes her way into the guild building, and Orana, of course, you do see the half-orc man that you met just the day before, and as well as the 3 other people you fought alongside.
I instantly wave towards Arana as I see them.
Splendid sunrise.
Are you saying this to the half-orc man or to your fellow
To just
teammates?
to no one in particular.
Oh, okay.
Just to the room.
Okay.
I'm just frantically waving, like, over here.
All right then. I'll go that way then. Why not?
Okay. You sit down at what apparently seems to be the girls' table now, and the boys' table, which has Avillion and Bishop doing something or other.
What are they doing?
That's a good question.
Excellent.
I have no clue. Guys to be guys.
Staring contest, go. No one blink.
Guys will be guys? I've never heard such a phrase.
Guys will be guys.
You'll get used to it.
Okay.
Yeah, but
People outside of him are weird.
If you guys want, you can banter for a little bit.
come on, girls, why the separate table? Like, we should be around the same one. You know, when you sit around in a circle, it promotes good vibes among the group.
Hey, it's literally
So
adjacent
that's why
to you.
most tables are circle. You know, now you like separated the group in two, which doesn't promote good communication.
Aren't these tables rectangle?
Are these rectangle,
No,
or circle?
they're round tables.
Yeah.
Unless for some reason
Rounded
Arana doesn't see
rectangle.
the shape circle. She is blind to circles.
A girl hasn't done math.
That's not even math. That's just like
Geometry.
that's just
Geometry.
shapes.
Geometry.
Those are just
She knows the
shapes.
concept of round, but she doesn't know what shapes are called.
That one, the making just making the shapes with your finger. It's like it's that one, you know, the one that goes like this as you make a square and then a circle, and it's like, you know, the one with the pointy, the triangle.
You know, the Triforce.
Hello, Blue. How are you doing?
Okay, after a fair bit of banter,
They're anti-circle.
after a few minutes of just talking between two different tables, the four of you see a girl walk in, along with a good full head taller than her, like, suit of armor. And you see just this great sword on its back, this black armor, and a girl with just these deep bags under her eyes. Hope, how are you? Have just barely entered into the guild hall, and you see the half-orc man that you were talking with and met the other day, as well as to the right of him at two different tables, two different groups of people, two guys and two girls, and one of the girls looking to be a child, seem to be having some sort of banter back and forth.
Well, I'll say hi to the orc, or, you know, I'll just walk in, say hi, and I'll send Xerxes over to the boys' table.
Okay.
And I'll go to the girls' table and say hi to them. I'll let Xerxes deal with whatever existential crisis the boys are having.
Okay.
What's Xerxes? The god.
So, you say hello to the half-orc gentleman. He looks up and's like, hello. If you want, this will be the rest of your team. You can sit down with them, and Guildmaster should be here shortly. Just a little bit longer. Then you guys will be set to depart. as he goes back to work. Hope you sit down
One-
with a blue-haired girl with a lute and a. You've heard of satyrs before, who are half human, half goat. This small child looks like one, but there's something still a little off. Like, you can't necessarily. You've never met a satyr before, but it's like looking at this child. It's like, is this a satyr? You're not sure.
My real
As-
question is, should she even be here? She doesn't even seem old enough to be here.
You would notice that the small child. Wait, Arana, are you wearing your fake mustache right now?
No.
No? Okay, then yes, you just
I
see a
figured it
small
was
child.
no longer needed.
So yes, you see a small child sitting at this table with what look like two like sickles attached to her back. And as you commanded, Xerxes walks over to the boys' table and just kind of stands there menacingly at the two of them. So, Bishop, Avelian, what you assume to be a person in a suit of armor is kind of just standing there watching both of you.
I comment how nice his armor looks.
There is no response.
I tilt my head and I observe it.
Okay,
Is it actually like a person?
if you want, you can make a perception or an investigation check.
Um, and the was perception or investigation?
Yeah, perception or investigation. Your choice.
Oh my god!
Okay,
I rolled a 3.
so with a total of 9, you look this person wearing a suit of armor up and down. It's kind of hard to say. The armor is very thick and covers pretty much any exposed skin that there might be. So you're not 100% sure of what race this person could be.
Okay. Well, can I assume that, like, does the armor look like heavy?
Yeah, it looks like pretty decent like weighted armor.
Okay, so I can assume that they're pretty strong if they can walk around in that armor.
Yeah, you can assume that, yeah.
Alright. Oh, at least we'll have another strong buff man to lead the front.
I have. While the boys are figuring out what the hell is Xerxes, I'm just gonna point at him and instruct him to open up for like a gift to offer something to them. And that's when he reveals like what's inside the chest plate. But I'll let Ghost explain it.
So,
Could be another child. Who knows?
Gregory.
Way to go, superstar.
But I'll just instruct him to give some of my rations out because probably won't be needing them with my set of skills. So I can make something actually delicious other than dry food.
Okay, so you see as this girl who sat down at the adjacent table. What do you What do you say to Xerxes? Like, is there like a command or anything that you give to Xerxes for this to be?
I just tell him to open the hatch and give them food, like they're poor people or something.
Okay.
I am poor.
So, you would see as, the, suit of armor you see on the chest plate as it, like, slides up into, like, 2 different segments. As you see that there is no person inside this suit of armor. You've heard of, like, automatons, but you've never, like, seen them. And now, witnessing one, you see as it reaches into the chest cavity, as it pulls out some wrapped rations, and just offers them to both of you.
Hey, that
I
must
say
be the
thank
Full
you.
Metal Alchemist.
Oh god. Don't make that joke, because artificers have alchemist as a subclass. But,
Someone's going to pull an Edward.
yeah, so this automaton is offering you rations.
I take it.
Okay.
I look a bit like very confused about it, but I will accept the food.
Okay. So, as you both take a ration, Xerxes' hand moves down as the chest plate slides back into place.
Nice.
If anything, I've done everything. I'll greet everyone and I'll offer the food, but that's about it. I don't know them, so I won't speak with them immediately or speak with much of anyone. I will question why there's a child here, like younger than me, much too younger than me to when looking at him.
Okay.
She's 10 years old.
I will still question it because I faked my papers to get in, and somehow there's a child here, thinking that they wouldn't allow children. But the guildmaster doesn't need to find that out.
So, as you sit here and kind of chat lightly and confusedly, after a few minutes, you see the guild master walk up to, I guess, both of your tables. Devon still, you see him still wearing the same armor that he was, the 2 swords, and the scar across his face. Okay, this should be everyone. Okay. As he kind of just gives you all the one over. Quite the group of people we're sending. I'm sure it's fine. As he turns around, and is like, okay, everyone, follow me. As he begins making his way towards the exit of towards the doors of the guild hall.
Adventure. Adventure. Yeah.
Adventure!
I strum my lute to the chanting of Orana.
So are the rest of you following as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, as your group musically makes its way out the doors, you see as you finally exit the building, Devon is standing there. It's like, okay, first off, do you guys at least know each other's names? Because if something happens, we still need to know.
The human is unfamiliar.
I have no idea what their names are, except for the child Orana.
The
Okay.
child,
And for
the human is very unfamiliar.
I don't know anyone here. If
I know the
anybody
rest of
told me their
you.
names before I met them, I probably didn't listen. So
Okay.
I don't know anybody here. Xerxes does not have a memory either. He does not have memory banks. He only knows what happens at the mere second that it's happening.
What the
Okay.
heck is a bank?
Okay, well, first, I guess introduce yourselves to one another. Properly this time.
Okay, my name is Evelon, and I'm a follower of Tyr.
Okay.
Orana,
I move up towards them. I strum my lute and I do a little twirl and I go, "Hi, I'm Blue Lotus."
Okay.
Orana Trekken and the first child of the Trekkene line. Here to bring honor back to my family.
Okay. He says with a small smirk on his face.
It's my turn, isn't it?
Usually people freak out if they have a family name.
Yep.
It is my turn. Hi, my name is Hope. This would be Xerxes.
Yeah, I guess I'll be.
He doesn't talk much. He's a gift from my brother, and he's probably the most dangerous thing in the group because he's prone to blowing up. But I sort of mitigated that.
now?
Don't worry
Yeah,
about
what
it.
Explosions sounds fun.
Then I guess I'm up left. So I'm Bishop, envoy of the Church of Rao. I'll be going on this expedition with this group. By the way, nice to meet you, Hope, because we didn't get to introduce ourselves earlier.
Explosions sound fun.
Yes, are you sure about the safety of this device?
Oh no, he's perfectly safe as long as I hit him with Ray of Frost every 2 days. I think.
You would know that you don't need to
Wonderful.
really worry about Xerxes blowing up, but if you want to make people think that he could blow up at any second, you can do that.
They don't know that I'm pranking them, so.
Okay, well then, yeah.
Wonderful. In the
survey
face of
him as the
overwhelming
enemy and
danger,
then
we
they
can just
blow
leave
up
him
and
behind to
then-
blow up.
I'd prefer to keep him at least 1% intact because I just need a small piece so I can continue working on his armor.
But if he's going to blow up, either way, he might as well take something out with him.
So, now that you've all introduced yourselves, let's make our way to the docks, shall we? As Davon starts making his way, to the docks, and I'm guessing you're all following suit.
Yeah.
And Orana's little chanting bug has caught on to me, and I keep chanting as well. Adventure, adventure.
Adventure, adventure. With a completely blank face, I like shake my fist around in anticipation. The way I walk is more akin to a curious animal, slightly tilted to the front, to account for the balancing of my tongue. This is normal where I come from.
So, as you chant and make your way down the docks, eventually you find the guildmaster makes his way and stops at this decently sized ship. By the looks of it, it's definitely seen a good few uses out of it. The sails look like they've been, changed at least a few different times. And at the moment, there are like a few people going up and down the gangplank. As he looks at all of you. This here will be your transportation to the frontier.
Back on the open sea, I see.
Was that a
Not
pun?
Holland.
What?
Arana, was that a pun?
Unintentionally, I'd say. Though it did come out like that.
Understandable.
That's very funny.
So this vessel... What is the name of this vessel again?
This vessel's name is aptly named the Frontier.
Okay, as long as it's not something as like the sinking treasure or something like that.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
I figured
no,
the budget
the
went
shipwreck
around
already
everything
left
else.
ages ago.
Wait, okay, Hope, what'd you say?
The budget went around building everything else, but they couldn't figure out a name. They should hire me for naming things. I'll do a good job.
Okay, and then Arana, what did you say?
I guess the shipwreck left ages ago.
The shipwreck.
I stare at the ship in awe, like with my eyes wide open.
Okay.
Can I speed ahead everyone else to just get on the boat already?
Sure, yeah, you can do that.
I follow Orana. Gotta keep the child safe.
There's no
Oh.
point in wasting time. Get on the boat.
As
Adventure.
the Guildmaster watches you all get on, good luck, you guys. And safe travels. Definitely gonna need it. As he begins walking back to the guild building.
I wave goodbye and embark.
I wonder if there's going to be a way to send letters on the frontier. I could send my mother and father some postcards.
I'm not even gonna try and question the fact that you ran away from home and then are just like, oh yeah, I'll send my mom and dad some postcards. You know, like that thing people do when they're running away.
The kid is trying to make her parents proud. Hard to do that when they're worried.
But
Hi, it's been a week since I ran away from home. How are you doing, Mom and Dad?
I mean, technically,
She's
yeah.
a child. She's like 10 years old.
She's just teasing them. Oh, are you gonna find me here? Oh no, you're gonna find me here. Here's a new postcard. Come find me.
No. She's going to be like, dear Mom, I catched out the spider's eyes today. It was about the size of 3 men.
I caught a huge fish. It was
And then we
this big.
And then we turned it silk into sleeping bags. They were very comfy.
Okay, but all of you are now on the frontier. And of course, as Xerxes stomps his way up the gangplank and stands right beside you, Hope. There are still a few people running on and off, and of course some of them give you kind of weird glances. Others are indifferent, so...
To the ones giving me weird glances, take it up with the big guy. He's good with talking with people. And he's also got the great sword.
Are they giving weird glances because they don't know what I am, or because they don't know what Cersei is?
Mostly they're just confused on, like... So, these are the people that we're taking to the frontier. And, 2... You're quite the cast of characters.
We
You
have
do
all
seem
the
a bit
colors
out of place,
of the
but
rainbow. What's wrong with being colorful? Having a colorful personality is what keeps you from being forgotten in the sands of time. That's what Grandma always said.
oh, your grandma was wise.
Very wise.
Ah, yes, my grandma's very wise. It's just like a tree. So wise.
Well, she died ages ago. She was planted under a tree, and now the tree is grandma.
The tree is growing. Oh, okay.
It's like it's like a natural gravestone.
Yeah.
Or you could call it a family tree.
Yes, exactly.
Ugh.
If Farana's not insulted, then I'm not insulted by that.
Okay. Well,
Why would I be insulted?
you guys are on the frontier now. Well, the ship, the frontier.
The
What
frontier
are you
before the
doing?
frontier.
Yep, frontier before the frontier.
They really picked the worst possible name for the ship.
Yo, we're headed to the frontier on the frontier.
I hate it.
Hey,
Can I
well-
remodel the
I
name?
get-
Can I have Xerxes just rip off the name on one side of the ship and change it to something else?
Doing that would require you to actually take a giant chunk of the boat off.
I think Xerxes can manage it.
No, can we not?
No, don't.
That sounds like a terrible idea. At least till we board land.
Mm. Xerxes, what do
Anyways,
you
I think-
think? Should we rip off a piece of the ship, or should we just find somewhere where we can work on your overheating issue?
Well, again, Xerxes cannot speak.
Oh no, I
So-
just do that sarcastically to worry people, because some expect Xerxes to talk, those that don't know what he is.
Well, Xerxes kind of
So-
just stares at you, so.
Yeah, that's probably the best
You
thing
can
about it.
claim it a psychic connection.
A psychic connection.
Telepathic.
No, there's nothing telepathic about us. He's just a suit of armor. He can walk, and he can cook.
Peculiar. Anyways, can I take Bebin out and get my legs?
Sure.
Survey the area from my seat.
Sure, of course.
Just look about. Wait for something interesting to happen.
So, you easily just wander about. Again, most of the crew isn't like too worried about you guys. Most of them saw you walk here with the guild master, so they know you're affiliated with the guild. So you can kind of just walk around the ship and, you know, see what's there.
I want to talk to the captain.
Oh, you want to talk to the captain? Okay.
I want to go with
Yeah.
them to offer a suggestion for the name change, and if they'll give me permission to rip a chunk of the boat off.
So,
No.
you would, walk from the main deck up, to, the, wheel. As you see, sitting on a chair, next to the, the mast.
Sorry.
Okay. You see just a red-headed, man with shaggy hair. Kind of just... Definitely the clothes he's wearing are just have been bleached by the sun. He's got a dark tan on him. And he's got just a scruffy beard. As he is currently sleeping just in the chair. He's here. As he's just unconscious.
Don't worry, I got this. Xerxes, clap your hands.
So as you do that, as you command Xerxes to clap, just tink, 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 just the sounds of metal slamming into metal. He does not even move. He does.
Okay, so he's dead.
No, he's asleep. You hear snoring coming from him.
So he's testing to being dead.
He
I got a
is
better way to wake him up.
out.
Xerxes, grab him. Shake him.
So Xerxes just jeet, 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 as he walks over and grabs the person who you assume is the captain, picks them up. He's still unconscious, and he begins shaking him like a doll.
Look, if he doesn't wake up from that, I'm gonna assume he's just dead, and I'm taking over the ship.
As you
I know he's snoring, but I'm just gonna assume he's dead. It's a magical spell of sorts.
So as Xerxes is actively shaking him, you hear him as Xerxes stops, as he's finally like waking up, just what? What's going on? What? As he then
Hi
stares.
there, are you the captain?
Yeah, and who are you? Are you here to take my ship? I swear to the gods, if you try and take my ship, I will burn it down. My ship.
Don't worry, I can do that faster, but we're not taking over.
Shh,
Yeah.
shh, 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 shh. And you see he's actively shushing you. My ship. Shh. Who are you?
I understand.
Shh. Who are you?
We
Does
had
he
an
like pet the
adventure.
wheel?
No, he's actively being held like a baby or like if you pick up a small puppy and just kind of hold it like at its waist and kind of just hold it in your hands. Xerxes is doing that to this fully grown man.
This
There-
fully grown man seems like the kind that when when a storm rages, he pets the wheel like, shh, it'll be okay.
Possibly, you don't know. But so yeah, Xerxes is still holding this man, and he is staring at all of you. Who are you? What do you want on the ship?
We are the adventurers sent by the guild.
Why
go
did
to
you
the
just
frontier.
say so? As he just kind of like slides his way out of Xerxes' arms and hands as he hits the ground and just gets up. He's like, I am Captain Sand. Welcome to the frontier.
I have a question, Captain.
Answer, what?
Why did you pick such a horrible name?
I liked it, and we're going with it. Next question.
I have another question.
Answer, what is your question?
Can I offer a new name for the ship?
No, you can't, as he begins walking towards the wheel of the ship. Ah, the sea air. As he's just now just standing, looking out onto the ocean.
He's a lost cause.
But
Can I
Um,
go and investigate where the frick frack needle stack that loud noise where the before came from?
wait, the loud noise of them talking with Zand, is that what you're referring to?
The slapping. I've been looking for it, but now that the slapping has stopped, I have lost track.
Again, I'm not sure what slapping you're referring
Oh,
to.
it
Or...
sounded like an.
Again, if you want, you can search around and
The clip clap.
yeah. So Xerxes clapping. Yeah,
Yes.
you can easily make your way to the sound where you see Evelian, Hope, and her automaton, Xerxes, as well as a kind of scruffy-looking, red-haired man with a beard.
I lean into the door frame and ask,
Oh, they're not
What's in
inside.
the
They're
9
they're just
realms of
on the
that?
deck. They're like on an open deck. So
I thought the cannon score this was held inside a little
no,
station.
they are actively out here. Let's change you
I
guys.
thought that's how boats worked.
Whoop. There we go.
Or is that modern boots?
Ship time? Ship time.
Chip.
Or what's in the name realms without Rogos?
The sound of clapping, you can assume probably came, like the clanking sound, you probably can assume came from Xerxes. But you see Xerxes still is like in a position with his hands out like he was holding something. And the scruffy looking man is just standing there looking out into the water. But like you can assume that in his head he thinks he looks awesome right now. But he looks insane.
That's why I said he's a lost cause. We should throw him overboard and take over. Or at
I
least
don't
Do you
think we need to
even
fight
know
yet.
how to drive a ship?
Yes.
as
Right,
long as the
yes.
front end of the ship
Yes.
is pointing at the water and not the land, we should be fine.
And what are you going to do when the land is in sight and it's the correct land?
We'll land on the
Oh.
land, of course.
We'll just drive it into land. It's a ship. We can fix it later.
Shouldn't there be a port? I
Probably.
did.
Oh, that's boring. Let's go the other way.
But,
I can fix it up after. I just need 3 months.
Yeah, you guys are like right
You're
here.
really trying to you're really trying to strand us on whatever island we happen to get upon.
My brother has survived long enough here. I think we'll be fine.
Do we have a map? I would like to keep track of all the landmarks.
We're
Map
surrounded
of
by
the new-
water.
of the frontier or map of the sea?
The frontier. I would like to study up before we get there.
Well, I'm going there to make the map. So no, not really.
Yeah, the frontier is kind of
Shan.
uncharted. Like there's a general shape of what the frontier looks like, but there's no like actual map of things there.
But as long as we won't need to worry about any nasties in the water,
We'll probably
we
be
can
okay.
probably leave the captain alone.
Look, worst case scenario is a crack, and my brother told me in one of his letters that they found one. Speaking of, Captain, I got a question. I got another one.
What?
Have you seen my brother? Hold on, Xerxes, give me the picture. I know we stored it in your files.
So
What's the file?
Don't worry about it.
So as you say this, the chest plate opens up again as Xerxes reaches around inside, and for file, it's mostly just a stack of different papers that you have. As he reaches in and pulls out the image of your brother.
Have you seen this man? He's always wearing that funky helmet, but that armor that's walking around belongs to him.
I've seen
I
him
got it.
now.
You have?
Yeah, right now.
God damn it. No,
As he's
not
pointing at the
that.
picture, yeah.
Not that. Like, the same way I'm talking to you or standing in front of you. a full embodiment, not a drawn picture by yours truly, but I digress.
You see,
Have
as
you seen him breathing,
as
or at least any?
the Captain Zand walks over and takes the same pose that he did before, one hand on the wheel, another one him trying to look as like gallant and cool as possible. No, I have
Xerxes,
not.
throw him overboard.
No, we can't afford that.
Fine, don't throw him overboard.
If you're going to throw him overboard, at least wait until we're close enough to land, so we can swim the rest of the way.
I mean,
Guys,
throw
guys,
the
what are
old
you
man
talking
overboard.
about throwing people overboard? Can't we come to a peaceful solution?
No,
No.
That's
Maybe
boring.
you can
So I
just
have said,
maybe you can just time up and take over. We don't need to kill him.
Shut up, hippie.
You see, as he stares at you.
Again,
Ha!
at least
You think
wait
this is the
until we
first
hit
time I've had to
land.
deal with a mutiny? Try me. As he just
We
stares at all
wait
of you
until
with
we
a
hit
twitching
land.
eye.
No, sir, no mutiny in sight. We're just kidding around. Right
See, as
away,
he
I'm
looks.
sir.
I'm trying to be reasonable, as I assure you.
You see, he just stares at you as he just does like the "I'm watching you" gesture at all of you, even Xerxes. As you see, he backs up over the railing, and you hear as he falls, and you hear him as he gets back up and walks. As you see him walk towards the stairs leading down into the ship.
Like, sure, maybe you can, maybe you can do some graffiti or whatever on the boat later and change the name. We should leave the captain alone.
I'll
Do we
think
It's
on
always
it.
very
Captain's
rude to
drunk.
disturb people that are doing their jobs.
I agree with Oriana. We should leave the captain alone. Hope.
Are we even sure he's mentally stable enough to take us to it? Actually, I'm not even going to question it.
Do you know how to steer a ship?
Look, if we
Hope?
question the guild's hiring practices, and now doesn't entire group would be put in a U-turn back to the mainland. So I say we take a U-turn on this boat and get back to the others.
Okay. So, you guys still have some time until the ship leaves port. What are you going to do? Met the captain. You've looked around the ship, I'm assuming, at this point.
Can I try to catch some fish with my blades?
You want to fish with your blades?
Yes.
He says, yeah. He's like, yes! Should be fine. Probably. Go for it. As he just continues on what he was doing before.
Splendid. Looks like lunch is secured. What do I need? I go to the edge of the boat and fully unsecure one of the blades. I don't think I'll be needing both.
Okay.
What do I need to do?
For now, I'll say just roll a d20, and we'll see what happens.
Where do I do that again?
So on the left-hand side of the screen, you should see a little dice.
Wait a second, there it is.
Woo!
Okay, 16. So, I would say that... So how long do you plan on, like, fishing for?
Until I get at least 2.
Okay.
Hopefully decent sized fish.
I mean, technically you're still in the port, so...
I said hopefully. It doesn't need to be. I'm quite peckish.
I would
I
say
like snacks.
that after about 3-ish hours, you get one small fish and one like medium-sized fish.
I take it over to the human lady and tell her, please turn this into stew.
Okay, Hope. Orana has now just walked over to you with 2 fish, asking you to make this into food.
Okay. Xerxes, burn up. We're gonna be cooking.
Okay, as Xerxes just like gets
And-
ready with his cooking
And if
tools in
someone could help me
hand.
tie up my blogs again, that would be great.
While they're busy fishing and cooking, I want to talk to like some of the sailors since the captain doesn't seem that really able.
Okay.
Shut them up and see if any has done the trip before.
So, you see just like a few people kind of just like, they just barely finished putting some stuff on the deck. And, now they're just like taking a seat to catch their breath. You go up and talk to them. So what do you say? Just...
Hello, kind man. Have you ever done this trip before? I'm curious to see how long we'll be at sea for.
The 3 of them look at each other and it's like, yeah, we've done this trip before. Usually at least a week or so. If weather conditions
Oh,
are
great.
good.
That's not too bad.
If weather conditions are fine, should be just a week. If it's not, then yeah, then it's gonna be a little bit longer.
Do I have to make a roll to cook the fish?
Yes, I would say make a roll to cook. But you will have advantage on the roll because Xerxes has tools and will be helping you.
Yeah,
If
which
you
one?
can, I could throw the skull in there so it could be added to a broth.
What roll would I have to make?
Do you have cooking
No, just-
utensils in
I
your
have the fish balls.
inventory?
I would say roll a d20 and then roll 2 d20s and just take the higher roll.
Where is it? Where is it? Found it. Huh.
Okay,
That's
you
one.
have advantage, so roll one more time.
Huh.
Oh my god.
My
I like
fish!
eating that.
Well, rest in pieces.
So
Roasted bird to a crisp.
Look, Xerxes can help me cook. I did not say he would do a good job.
I spent 3 hours getting those fish.
So you see as they start going and preparing the fish to cook, the knife that they're using is just too big, and it's just like cutting out pieces, and bones are like breaking off in it. And the only things that look okay are like a few vegetables that they had on hand that they cut up into this stew. And I mean, it kind of looks okay. There's a full fish head floating in it. But
Is it edible?
you can sure try and eat it.
I'm
Do
not.
we have seasoning?
I don't know. I hope. Would you and Xerxes have a seasoning of some kind?
Motor oil, basically. I don't put it. I do have cooking tools, but I have nothing else to put inside Xerxes. Everything is combat related.
We not have any salt. That's a sham.
So probably no. You probably don't have any like seasonings.
Actually, no. Hold on. I have an idea. Hold on.
Okay. Okay.
Where? I'm lost. I hate this menu. I'm lost in it. Where is it?
That's if they have some salt, I'll still eat the head.
I have one of my spells.
Okay. One of your spells.
No, not that one.
Okay.
How do I cancel that?
We just don't worry about it. What?
Just
what do you-
ignore it.
Yeah, just ignore it.
Okay, so
Purify food and drink. All
Yes, that
non-magical
one.
food and drink within
I didn't
a
even know you
5
have
foot
that.
radius
It's
sphere
perfect.
is purified and rendered free of poison and disease.
there you go. Save the whole crew.
Well,
It may not make us sick, but it will not taste any good.
yeah, it won't kill you.
Take a you.
I mean, the
Probably
dead
still not
now.
gonna taste great.
Okay, so how do I roll for it now?
I'd say for this, it's fine. You've already made the stew.
Yeah, that's not a roll.
But yeah. So the
I'm gonna look and. Oh, ideas. I have rations.
Yeah, you
Is
can
there anything?
flavor up
Do I
one
have
to
any
the other.
rations that might mix well?
Yeah, but in prestidigitation you can flavor up food, so it will still taste good if it is burned. And with purify it won't poison us to death.
so yeah, if
I'm just wondering because rations are known for being salty because preservation.
yeah, so yeah, you probably have some like really stale, like cracker like bread, and maybe some like super dried meat.
Hmm.
How many rations do you think would be needed to get some bread and?
I have a second
bread and
idea.
meat bits?
Okay. What is your second idea?
Hold on, how do I cast it? That one. I was reading it, and it says I can flavor anything however I want. So I can combine with purify food and drink and actually make the fish taste good.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's what I
Yeah.
just said. Like you can
No
flavor up
difference.
food.
So yeah, you can make it taste good. There's still going to be pieces of fish bone and whatnot in the stew. But
It
hey,
adds to the flavor.
but hey, if you want, you can write down somewhere that you now have a recipe for fish stew.
It is -3 stars out of 5 stars.
Again, I can cook, but I did not say I could do a good job.
How many servings would we say that this is?
Like if you're making it for like your group here, probably all of you to have at least 2 meals.
Sounds great. Because I don't think anyone else will eat it. I just take a plate, jab the fish in with a fork, place it there. Take a big old bite.
Yeah, like there are pieces of fish like cut up into the stew, but it's also like bones and there's like a head floating in there.
I grab the head. It's mine.
Okay.
I wasn't raised to waste.
I mean, the bones kind of hurt, but it tastes fine at least.
Crunchy. Nothing wrong with crunchy.
If anybody gets hurt because of it, I can cast what's that? Cure
Your wounds.
yeah.
So
So everyone should be
no one
fine.
gets hurt, but getting stabbed in the mouth is quite unpleasant.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
But yeah, while you're doing this, you hear the captain yell out, "Time to depart!" as everyone starts rushing around and getting ready. And
I take a bite of the fish head. There's a little gelatinous.
Ew.
Interesting texture.
But so as the crew starts rushing around and getting ready, the sails unfurl, the anchor is raised up, and the ship begins to make its way out of the port.
Oh, I don't like that. I'm gonna hide inside Xerxes. I'll see you guys when we make it to land, because I'm not gonna throw up on anyone.
As
You're gonna hide in
Xerxes,
Xerxes for like a week.
He's
You're
got
gonna need to come out to eat.
Xerxes has enough things for me to survive, and he can keep balance. He's got a stabilizer, so I'll see you guys on the bright side.
so as Xerxes' chest plate opens up again, Hope kind of like curls up inside of it.
More enchanted stew for the rest of us.
And it just chunk, as now Hope is inside of Xerxes' chest. Okay, so
Hello, Buckboy 2005.
So, we now have about a week of travel. What we are going to do now is that we are going to make some survival rolls.
Huh?
So,
Survival rolls.
yes. On your character sheets, you'll pretty much be making survival checks.
Okay.
No, hold on, before you keep going. So, each day of travel, someone will make a roll, and if you want, one other person can help them in some way, shape, or form, and that will determine whether anything else happens while we are on this trip.
Okay.
So, if Orana wants to go first, we can say that Hope assists Orana, and we can use that 21.
Sounds good.
Okay? So, as the ship is making its way, first day out on the sea, everything seems to be good. Someone on the crew is moving some stuff on deck and almost falls over, but luckily you and Hope inside of Xerxes grab the guy and the cargo that he was moving and keep him from falling off the ship. He thanks you and quickly gets back to work. So, nothing happens. It's a smooth day of sailing.
He's better at transporting things than Kevin. But then again, that's also very hard bar.
Okay. We now move on to day number 2. Who's rolling now?
Me.
Me.
I have
I
high
am.
survival.
I already rolled.
Orana, we went with your roll, so...
My turn.
Okay, then... Okay.
Not bad.
Okay, so... With 15, nothing really happens. It's just... pretty easy day at sea. The wind's blowing, the ship is moving at a decent pace. Everyone's just... quite simply, they're just sailing along. Okay, that's end day 2. Day 3. Who's rolling now?
Me.
Okay.
Me.
14. Okay. So, another day. The wind's not as strong as it was the other day. It's a bit calmer. So you're not moving as fast as you could be, but still at a decent pace. Nothing of note happens. Okay. Day 4.
My turn.
Okay. Okay.
How about?
The wind has returned, and you are now moving at a decent pace again. From what you can tell is there looks to be a bit of a storm to the right of you, building in the distance. But you can summarize that with the speed you're moving at currently, the storm shouldn't be a problem. But okay, that's the end of this day. Day 5.
Oh, I have to see.
I guess it's my go.
Okay.
We're getting rather lucky.
Okay, another calm day on the water. Just moving by, the sound of the ocean as it crashes against the ship, as waves go and rock the boat gently. You can hear a few birds crying on the wind. But nothing of note happens. And it seems like the storm that was nearby is slowly starting to dissipate.
Alright, did you say birds?
Yeah, there are a few birds.
Can I try to toll the dead the birds so that they drop on the ship and we have like chicken to eat instead of just fish?
Do you want to shoot the seagulls that are following you?
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to, you can sure try.
I want to try to toll the dead them.
I'm pretty sure we're out to fish too anyway.
Okay. Okay, so it hits. Okay, hold on, let's do it. So you spot a group of 3, and 2 of them are now falling out of the sky.
Okay. I'll
You-
try to catch them before they hit the deck so they don't splatter everywhere.
Okay. Or fall into the water.
Yeah.
Okay, then make a dexterity check. So you can add your dex modifier to it.
Okay.
Excellent.
I'll do a dex saving throw then. Let's go.
Nice.
Hold on.
19 plus 1.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Hold on. Let me
Chicken, winner, dinner.
Oops.
I don't think we need that.
No, I just
hold
Misclick.
on. Let me go fast.
oh, that's what I needed to click. There we go. Perfect.
Oh, okay. So, if you want to make certain, like, ability checks, you can just click on the, word above the, score. And just click that. Instead of... Because, dex saves are something different. So... But...
What are we rolling for? I'm sorry.
No, I was just explaining something real
Oh.
fast, so you're good. Yeah. We'll use the first one because your score is same no matter what.
Yeah,
But
it's plus 1 anyway.
yeah, but yeah, you
Oh yeah, because if it was like wisdom or charisma, I would have had bonuses.
yeah,
Okay.
in addition to
I have
your
such a
modifier.
good I have such a good idea. What if we roast the birds into some a vegetable what's the word again? Vegetable rations as a next broth. I think that would be an excellent idea.
I would love some good roasted chicken instead of all this fish.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the fish stew is already finished. There was only so much.
I'm gonna knock on. Well, I'm assuming I caught the 2 birds I killed.
Yeah, you catch them.
Okay, I'm gonna knock on Zerzay to get Hope. Help! Can we cook these? Actually, can you make sure they're not full of like avian flu before we cook these?
Can I volunteer 1 day of rations and just say that the vegetables and the
Sure.
sauce?
I'll say sure. Why not?
Whoop.
Hope, are you there? Are you sleeping inside Zerzay? Knock knock. Time to wake up.
No,
Knock, knock.
I'm not here.
Crunk, crunk.
You're not here. Oh, well. Do we have someplace else than him that we can try to cook with?
Give me a second. Let me leave the armor.
Okay.
Xerxes, set up the kitchen.
As Xerxes gets prepared again, I'll now ask you to once again make roll a d20 with advantage, and we'll see what happens.
How do I roll a
Produce
d20 with
chicken and
advantage?
vegetable broth.
So pretty much just roll 2 d20s, and then take the higher number. Okay.
No, I did. I think it went wrong.
15.
So on the left-hand side,
That's still
there's a
fine.
d20 icon. You click on that, that'll open the dice roller.
Yeah, I see it. Bonk. Bonk.
Okay, we'll go with 16 then. So, this time definitely a lot better. You easily pull the feathers from the birds and properly gut them and clean them. Yeah, at the end you have 2 clean things of seagull meat. And you can begin cooking it with some rationed vegetables offered by Orana. And yeah, it turns out pretty okay.
Finally, some good fucking food.
I will take. Can I have half now? Can I?
Yeah, I'm good at divide. It's between the people. Everyone gets some.
I mean, there's 2 of them. There's 4 of us.
We can say that you kind of
Orana-
shredded the meat and the vegetables. That way it's like all together.
I was going to propose to Rona if she wanted the drumsticks.
You can say it's a stir fry of sorts.
Stir fry, alright.
I would like drumsticks. That sounds splendid.
But,
She claps her hands a little in anticipation. Again, blank faced as ever.
Orana is
Yeah,
that anime character.
Can I go back to the
I'm
suit
sure
of
she's
armor?
going to find
I'm
some
about to
sort
throw
of.
up.
Yeah, but do take your potion with you so that you don't starve.
Will
I'm
do.
sure she's going to find out some sort of use for the guts because again, she was not raised to waste anything.
Okay, then you can have 2 things of seagull guts.
So, the seagulls are good. good food.
Worst comes to worst, it's going to be a broth. You cannot tell what's in the broth if everything's already liquidized.
Well, if there's nothing else, then we'll move on to day 6. So, who's making the roll today?
I can do it. You want to do it? I'll help you though.
Okay.
And I give a hint.
If you want, yeah. If you want. Oh, I was gonna say, if you are offering help in some way, then we'll go with advantage there.
Oh, with advantage?
Mhm.
Okay. That's better than my 8, so...
Yeah, because technically that is a natural 20, even if it is -1, it's still a natural 20. So you critically succeeded on this check. With that, today the wind is blowing pretty hard. You just cut what would have been 1 extra day of travel off of your trip. So,
Yay.
you should be arriving with 1 more check tomorrow. Is there anything else that you guys would want to do on this day?
I want to pray to Tyr for the safe travel.
Okay, you can easily do that. Anyone else doing anything?
Not out of my
I mean, I can't
routine.
exactly forage on a boost soup.
Okay. Well then, we move to the now final day. Day 7. 1 more roll. Who's
I
taking
got
it?
this one.
Okay.
Oh no.
So, the wind is pretty dead, but from what you've heard, you should be able to make it there. Just, it'll now be in the later end of the afternoon than what you thought of being like early afternoon.
My luck has worn out. Unfortunate.
I was a little bit hoping that someone would roll like terribly and get like a failure. But no, you all rolled
I know
pretty well,
drama
so
sucks.
I had battle music for the high seas planned.
Thankfully, we did not have to go there. I'm just gonna exit the army because I'm feeling better now.
Okay. But you do end up making it to your destination. It is what was once said like early afternoon. Thanks to the wind not cooperating, it is now late afternoon as the sun is setting. So, I will now... This isn't the best map, but this will work.
Oh.
Now, let me... There we go. That'll work for now.
The music started there.
So, it is now the late afternoon. The sun has set, and all of you have now arrived at your destination of the frontier.
Nice.
You see that what you were expecting was not exactly what you had in mind. This is a town with large wooden barricade. The dock is kind of ramshackle. The only things that look pretty decent are the buildings. And even then, you've seen better buildings. There's probably like maybe one or two that look like they were like professionally made. But you've made it.
This is the frontier. It is what it is.
Well, the
Isn't
frontier
it,
after the
guys?
frontier.
I heard this place was more full of machines. Is there a hotel or a workshop nearby?
You can ask around if you want.
Oh. Oh, won't
There's
kill
all
anyone
the
to
plants
ask.
so they could maybe forage.
So on the
Or
dock,
all the forage bills located outside.
those would be mostly outside.
Hmm. Noted.
But still, you're at the frontier now. You have disembarked from the ship as the crew is going on and off, dropping supplies off at the largest building closest to the docks. Right here.
Are there any town folks still awake?
At this time of day, no, you don't see any townsfolk. But you can
Is it
assume that
past dinner time? Well, this as is, I need to put on the calories so I can have a growth spurt.
but you'd assume that if dinner isn't already like in the process, it's over at this point. But you can assume that who's clicking? Stop clicking.
No.
No, don't you start now. Oh god. But you can assume that that right here, this is the green building on the map here is the guild hall.
Well, we should probably check in there to make so they know that we arrive safely.
And which would be the guild hall?
On the map, it's the green building.
Green.
All right,
It's
let's
pretty
go there.
close. It's a short
I want to
walk.
find a room.
Okay. So, you all make your way to the guild building. You pass by and the road
Except
is...
Orana forgot to disembark the ship and she went back.
she's still on the ship.
No, wait.
The crew carried her off like she was cargo and just holding her on their hand.
Where are
Reactive?
you?
What do I do? This.
You should be
How-
able to
how-
open your character
I
sheet
forget-
and
I
then
forget how
drag
to put the
and
thing
drop
on.
onto the map. So open where your character sheet is and
I'm at.
Rana, where
Just-
are you?
like drag and drop it.
I'm trying.
Like, you were there in like
can't
the journal. You don't like just click like hold your character name and slide, yeah, like that.
Yeah, from your journal. From the book.
Like if you
The third
just
tab.
click, it's going to open it, but if you hold and drag, you'll place it on the map. Not inside the character sheet.
Yeah, from the name. Click
Thank
on the
you.
name. Yeah.
There's Arana.
Sorry, I got distracted. There were some fireflies.
I like to imagine that the crew was carrying you like a sack of potatoes just under one arm as you're just like hanging there. It's just like, where are we going? But yeah, you make your way to the guild building.
They didn't even let the poor girl walk. They mistook her for Carry On.
Yep.
I mean, it's much cheaper than buying a ticket.
But you make your way into the guild building, and it's pretty dead in there. For the size of the building, there's like, you see one person at the desk.
I talk to the person at the desk. Can you describe who or what she is?
Yeah, you see a brown-haired woman, and she has like a bob cut and wearing the guild uniform. And you can see from the look on her face, she's definitely like frazzled or in a tizzy about something. Bless you? I don't know what that was, but I'm gonna assume that was a sneeze.
The dog.
Okay. But
That was not me.
okay. But I'm going. But she looks like she's
You
you
want
know a
out the
bit
window?
she's in a bit of a state right now.
I talk to
Mary
the
Moon,
woman.
like, ma'am, is this where we sign in?
As you see, as she's like trying to gather a bunch of things in her hand, she just looks over. It's like, oh, there are people. Oh boy. As she starts like setting things out, and she's like, "Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. How can I help you?"
Where's everyone?
Right.
Probably indoors.
We're here for a job.
Hi, we're the new adventurers.
Oh,
We got
you're the new adventurers. Okay. As she
Why you
starts,
sound so surprised?
well, this is
The last group got entirely decimated.
this is the
Also, they weren't
frontier.
expecting us for another day.
No, we were informed that a ship was coming. I didn't know that there were people on the ship staying. But yeah, no, this is the frontier. Let's just say that
As
not
in the
everything
ship?
is. Yes, both. Fine. As she starts like gathering things.
Wait,
Look
what
at
happened to the
Woman from Moon
to the last
Debris.
group? I heard they got decimated. Is that true?
Sadly, yes, and one went missing, if I remember correctly.
Did he look like the
Missing,
giant
you say?
suit of armor that's back there?
I mean, he was wearing armor, yes.
The helmet, particularly. It's kind of a unique style of helmet.
I believe so, yes.
Okay, good. We're on the right track. So everyone else died, I assume?
Yes.
Damn. I'll
Is
let
this
the others.
brother you were talking about?
Yeah, my brother's kind of resourceful. If he worked for these people, he knows them pretty well. But yeah, I assume the leader of the group is still missing, or the last one.
I believe so, yes.
Where did they go last?
We're not sure. Expeditions can
Yeah,
take
he
you
swears
to
things like that.
lot of different places.
Never even left a letter.
Not that I know of, no.
Damn it! All right, that's all the questions I
I'm starting
had.
to assume that there is not a mail system here.
No. Not really. We'd have to send it back on the ship, and then it would have to then be sorted through and then given someone else to a courier, and then it'd be.
Well, then looks like I'm just gonna have to tell Mom and Paul the stories of my adventures in person. I win. Nothing you can do. Is dinner still serving, Mom?
No.
Do we get the previous party's room? Like, I want to take a look around the last room that
dang
the
it.
party used.
I mean, there is lodging for adventurers.
Yes, but I want specifically the ones that the last party was using, not new fixed up ones. I don't care if there's a mess, I can deal with that.
It's just not in the guild building.
I'll take it. Where is it?
It's outside. In the next building over.
Goody. Everyone else can have whatever rooms they want, but I need that room specifically.
Okay, I want the penthouse.
So,
Yeah,
Bit of-
sure. You get the attic.
But, I have not finished the entire layout of, the, place that you will have your lodgings. I have not finished it all yet, but, it will be the red building right here. Or,
Yoink.
wait, hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Is it the red building or is it the blue one? Let me look real fast again at my notes.
In any case, I might have to leave soon.
Okay, yeah, no, it's the red building. But, yeah, I was gonna say that we've made it here, and sure, not a lot has happened, but, we're now at the frontier now. I feel like this is a good place to, stop for this session, and we can easily pick it up next time, where there will be more things done, and I will be a little bit more... I'll have more things put together by then.
It was the pilot
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah, it was.
But, yes. So, I think this is where we'll end off our first ever session. Do we have a name for this yet?
Yeah.
No, not really. We'll figure that out later. But,
Well, I just titled,
well, we don't have a
titled
name
it
for
the game in the thing.
We don't
Going
now
off
have a name for the
frontier.
group, but
not fair.
we have one for the
Oh, for the
campaign.
group.
Yeah. But, yeah, we
Nah,
will...
That's a
the
good one.
group name will come out naturally once we do enough stupid stuff.
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah.
But still... what'd you guys think so far?
I like it.
Yes.
And there is more to come, so be prepared.
Yeah.
And I think Luna said that they're gonna be right back, so if we're ending this, someone might want to tell Luna.
Yeah, in my case, I gotta
Wave.
dip now, so I'll see y'all
Yeah.
on the
Okay,
bright side.
then I will
Um,
see you
bye,
all
bye.
next time.
Bye, guys. Thanks for the session.
Yeah, see you guys. See
The
ya.
child has done so much. I am so proud of her. She's done so good.
Yeah, you got the fishies. Next session, jumping enemies.
Yep. But also, thank you everyone who came out to our streams and whatnot. We appreciate that. And we will see you all next time.
Bye.
See ya, everyone.
I.
Okay.